Eustis Middle School Teacher of the Year Kelly Guthrie Raley called for accountability, not gun control, in the wake of the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School shooting. She acknowledged on Facebook that she'd be deemed the bad guy for saying what no one else is brave enough to say but wants to. As a teacher, Raley explained that on any given day, she could be involved in an active shooter situation and pointed to a series of issues that need to be addressed before a gun problem in school can be eradicated. Mental health issues, including lack of care, lack of discipline in the home, horrendous lack of parental support when the schools are trying to control horrible behavior at school, lack of moral values, violent video games that take away all sensitivity to compassion for others, reality TV that makes it commonplace for people to constantly scream at each other and promote only valuing yourself. She explained that kids don't understand that death is permanent anymore and contrasted her upbringing with how kids are treated today. As someone who grew up with guns, she said her parents never tolerated bad behavior, so much so that there was a fear of getting in trouble at school. While there was a definite line between parent and child, Raley added that there was no separation when it came to privacy. My parents invaded my life. They knew where I was all the time. They made me have a curfew. They made me wake them up when I got home, she wrote. They made me respect their rules. They had full control of their house, and at any time could and would go through every inch of my bedroom, backpack, pockets, anything. The teacher called for parents to step up, stop being your child's friend and pry into their life, because being a cool mom doesn't mean anything when your kid is dead or your kid kills other people because you gave them privacy. She said. My home was filled with guns growing up. For God's sake, my daddy was an 82nd Airborne Ranger who lost half his face serving our country. But you know what? I never dreamed of shooting anyone with his guns. I never dreamed of taking one. I was taught respect for human life, compassion, rules, common decency, and most of all, I was taught that until I moved out, my life and bedroom wasn't mine, it was theirs. And they were going to know what was happening because they loved me and wanted the best for me. She explained her post wasn't about gun control because it was about her school babies, who God created for greatness, reaching their futures. Those 17 lives mattered, she concluded. When are we going to take our own responsibility seriously?